Well, thanks, Chris. I'm joined in the studio by Courtney and Ella from the Sunset Zoo. So what'd you guys bring for us today?
Today we brought for you this really tiny little newt. It's a Kaiser spotted newt. This is a critically endangered species from Iran.
I see he's got a lot of like bright orange and yellow. Are they all that color, or do they have different colors?
They vary from individual, but the typical pattern is this black and white mosaic pattern. They have an orange stripe along their back, as well as their legs, and their belly are also usually bright orange.
And what do you typically feed this guy?
These little guys, they're very tiny, so they eat very small crickets and some mealworms and earthworms. That's most of their diet.
Where are these usually found in the wild?
They're from a very small mountain range in Iran. They're critically endangered. There's less than 1,000 left in the wild. These ones came from the Sedgwick County Zoo. They have a captive breeding program, and they're hoping to raise enough to be able to repopulate the wild.
He just doesn't like sitting still, does he?
They move around quite a bit.
So what kind of events does the zoo have coming up?
We actually have a really great promotion here in February. It's Bring a Date to the Zoo Month, so you can buy one adult admission and get another adult for free. So we encourage K-State students and all the community to come out to the zoo and visit during this fun promotion. And the weather's been absolutely gorgeous, so it's a great time to come out to the zoo.
Yeah, it really has been. So earlier in the show, we showed a story on the hyenas and how they are raising money to try to keep them from getting euthanized. And it's my understanding you guys have a few hyenas at the Sunset Zoo?
We do, and they're actually one of our more popular exhibits. People really enjoy. They come up to the fence line. They were hand raised, so they're probably a little bit more social around people than a traditional animal at the zoo, but they're really great to interact with.
Yeah, a lot of people think of them as kind of dirty kind of animals that just kind of scavenge after leftovers. What do you say to people who think that?
I think it's absolutely fascinating, the research that they're doing on it, and the fact that they're known for their antibiotic, or the fact that they're never getting sick. So I think that's an interesting fact about the hyenas. So
very cool.
I would counteract that a little bit.
Well, that's about all the time we'll have here today. I'd like to thank the Sunset Zoo for taking the time to come in and visit with us today, and we'll take it back to you guys at the desk.